1771 in the city of Prague, one of the oldest and most famous cities in all of Central Europe. Prague had many tall, impressive buildings and broad streets where people came from every country in Europe to sell their goods and see the sights. Prague also had a large Jewish community that was hundreds of years old, with many great Rabbonim as its leaders. There was Rabbi Cheskel Landau, who was also known as the Neuder Yehuda. One night in the early spring, while he was walking home from shul, Rabbi Cheskel noticed a very strange sight.
I wonder who that is, sitting bent over like that near the street. It looks like a non-Jewish child. His head is uncovered. Seems to be crying. Maybe he's lost or hurt. I'd better find out. What's wrong, son? Are you all right? Are you lost?
Please, don't bother me. I just want to be left alone. Please, go away.
But why don't you tell me what is wrong? I'd like to help you.
Who are you? And how do I know I can trust you? Who's to say you won't take me back to my uncle?
Listen, son. My name is Rabbi Landau. I'm the chief rabbi of the city of Prague. And I'm not taking you anywhere that you don't want to go. Now, why not tell me what's bothering you? I assure you that you can trust me.
All right. You do look different than the others. I suppose I can tell you. My name is Albert, and I live with my Uncle Simon. He owns the large bakery on Central Street of Prague.
Yes, I know it well.
I've got no parents, and Uncle Simon took me in to live with him. But not out of kindness. Believe me, he's the meanest, most spiteful man I've ever met. He just needed me to do free work and make him richer than he already is.
Go on.
Well, every morning, my uncle would send me out to the streets of Prague with a large basket full of bread and rolls to sell. And before I'd leave, he'd warn me.
Albert, make sure you sell every last piece in the basket. And don't come back until you do. If you bring back less than 20 coins, I pity you. Do you understand?
Most days, I sell enough to bring back the 20 coins my uncle demands by dragging my oversized basket through every street in Prague and begging the people to buy. Some days, especially in bad weather, everyone just walks right by me without even stopping to look. And then I come home without the 20 coins. Uncle Simon flies into a terrible rage, and he beats me without pity. But today, the worst thing possible happened. My pocket had a hole in it, and 24 coins fell out. Oh no! This is terrible! Uncle Simon will be terribly angry. Who knows what he will do? I can never go home now. Never! I sat down here on the edge of the street, not knowing what to do. And here is where you found me.
Don't worry, my boy. I'm going to help you. Come with me and everything will turn out all right.
But how can you help me? My uncle will surely not listen to you. He hates Jews.
I told you not to worry. Just come with me and all will be well. Trust me.
Well, I guess I have nothing to lose.
Rabbi Cheskel Landau took Albert by the hand and led him through the darkened streets of the city until he reached his house.
Father, where were you till now? Mother has already gone to sleep, it's so late. And who is this Gentile boy you brought home with you?
Please, Esther, now is not the time for questions. I will explain later. Bring me the keys to the drawer in my desk. But quickly, there is no time to lose.
Yes, Father.
Ah, perfect. Now, let me open this drawer. Ah, here it is. Here are your 24 coins. Take them to your uncle, Albert. This should replace what you lost.
Are you giving me this money? But why? Why are you doing this? You don't even know me.
No matter. One must help when he can. Now quickly, be off with you before your uncle comes looking for you.
Oh, thank you, Rabbi. Thank you. You're the kindest, most decent person I've ever met. I'll never forget you as long as I live. Good night.
Rabbi Haskell Landau and his daughter watched as Albert ran down the dimly lit cobblestone street.
Who is he, Father? And why did you give him all that money?
He was someone in trouble and I tried to help him. And only good can come from that.
8 years passed by, and the whole story of Albert and the money was just about forgotten. Another Pesach had come. All of Prague was busy. First with the preemptive preparations. No one was as busy as Rabbi Landau, who answered the
Trial. So how many days of Yontif must I observe?
Rabbi, I put down 10 pieces of bread for Bedikas chametz, and I found only 9.
And I put down 9 and found 10.
Rabbi, my great-grandmother, Kinainahara, has no teeth, Baruch Hashem. How can she eat the matzah?
I must speak with you.
Who is there? What do you want at this hour of the night?
Open up! You must open up! There is no time to waste! I must speak with you for your own good! Quickly, open up!
Even though he was terribly frightened, Rav Landau opened the door a crack. There, standing before him, was a young non-Jewish man whose eyes looked wild and whose hair was windblown across his face.
Rabbi Landau, it's me! Let me in now! I must tell you something extremely important!
What do you mean it's me? Who are you? And what do you want? Don't you know that today is a holiday for us?
Rabbi, don't you recognize me? It's me, Albert, the boy on the stoop, the one whose uncle owns the bakery. Don't you remember when you gave me those 24 coins to save me from my uncle's anger?
Why, yes. Now I do remember the incident.
I have information affecting the lives of all the Jews in Prague. Please, let me in.
Please, explain what you mean.
Tomorrow night your holiday ends. Is that true?
Yes, that's right.
On the day after the holiday of Passover, all the Jewish bakeries are still closed. Most Jews buy their bread on that day from my Uncle Simon's non-Jewish bakery.
That's right. Since they cannot get bread from a Jewish baker, we permit the Jews to buy bread from a Gentile bakery that we know does not add any non-kosher ingredients.
Well, my Uncle Simon and some of his friends who hate the Jews as much as he does have come up with an evil scheme to destroy the Jews of Prague all at once.
How is such a thing possible? Tell me.
Poison.
Poison? How?
In the bread, Rabbi. Tomorrow night, they bake the bread and the roll.
Ah, good thing I didn't break one on the way. These will be put to very good use.
Mr. Landau paced around and around the room for about an hour.
Maybe I could, no, that's not going to work. Or perhaps I should, no, that's not good either. I think I'll, no, that also won't do it. Ah, I've got it. Yes, I've got the answer. It's going to be risky, but with Hashem's help, it might work. I can't announce that the bread is poisoned without the baker hearing about it, and he'll quickly change his plan. But I can do something that will catch him red-handed.
The next day in the main shul of Prague, where Rabbi Cheskel Landau usually prayed, there was an extra large crowd present. Right before Aleinu, the Sham stood up to quiet down the people. Quiet down, please. Stay still. The Rav would like to tell us an important message.
My birthday is on the last day of Pesach. So when was I born? Was I born today? Or was I born tomorrow? Or will I be born yesterday? Or was I born? I better ask my mother.
Well, that night everyone came to shul and davened the prayers of Yom Tov and greeted each other with the usual Yom Tov greeting.
Hi, hello, boys and girls. The Kinderlach. Was meinst du? The Kinderlach, sie the puppy go with us.
The next day, bright and early in the morning, the wicked Simon opened the doors of his store to sell his fresh bread and rolls to the poor Jews. He almost could not control his happiness.
Here come those miserable Jewish creatures for my delicious bread. Wait till they get what's coming to them. Oh, here comes one now. Good morning, sir. Please step right into Simon's Bakery and try some of my freshest, tastiest rolls. I guarantee you've never eaten anything like it before. Sir, where are you going? It's this way inside.
Sorry, Mr.
Wait! I'll give you a free sample. I'll give you a whole loaf for nothing.
Thank you very kindly, but our religion does forbid it.
Your religion? Since when does your religion stop you from a bargain? Take it, it's free, I tell you. Don't pay me a cent, it's all yours.
We'll be glad to pay you in full when we come back tomorrow, but for now, I still have to wait. Sorry.
What's wrong with you people? You're ruining everything!
Meanwhile, in shul, a large crowd of people turned up to pray. But the chief rabbi was nowhere to be seen.
Look at the time. It's already 9:15, and Rabbi Landau still hasn't come to shul. He's never this late. I'm very confused.
Well, what's the matter now?
I still don't know if my birthday is today or tomorrow, or maybe it's yesterday, or maybe it's next week. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I'm very confused.
Suddenly, one of the men in shul started to scream. Look, everyone! It's a whole troop of policemen being led by the...
Question of cars. The bread is for the Jews. Yes, the Jews. They come every year after Passover to buy my bread. So I put it out in front for them to make it easier to find. Always trying to help my friendly Jewish neighbors. I am.
Is there anything wrong with this bread?
Wrong? Wrong? Why, no, nothing wrong. It's fine bread as far as I know. I mean, who knows what could be wrong with food? It could spoil sometimes. You know what I mean, sir?
I think so. Sergeant, bring the dog. The sergeant brought out the most vicious dog in all of Prague. It had already bitten 5 people. Sergeant, feed this dog a piece of this roll.
Chief, sir, please. Dogs usually don't like my bread. It gives them dog-itis. Yes, that's it, dog-itis it gives them.
Sergeant, do as I say. Now! The sergeant took that ferocious dog by the jaw and forced a piece of that innocent-looking bread down his throat.
Dog-itis, that's for sure.
Dog-itis my foot. There's enough poison in this bread to kill half of Prague.
No, let me explain. It's the Jews. The Jews did it. They poisoned the bread to try and frame me. My word of honor, Captain, I wouldn't lie.
The day you tell the truth
Man was discovered, and he'll be punished as he deserves. But let me again make it clear. There was no mistake in the calendar. There were no miscalculations. Yesterday was truly the last day of Pesach, and today is a weekday. Pesach ended last night.
That bakery of Simon's tricks and fakery. His plot did fail, he made no sale and ended up in jail. That bakery of Simon's tricks and fakery. His plot did fail, he made no sale and ended up in jail. Oh, la 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 la. That bakery is closed for goodness sakery. Hashem we bless, he made a nest and saved us from a mess. That bakery is closed for goodness sakery. Hashem we bless, he made a nest and saved us from a